morning, guys. I wanted to check in with you guys today. It's Tuesday. I will say I'm starting to really pick back up. Today is the first day. I have about 7 calls, possible 8, depending on if the park gets in around noon-ish. If it's later than that, this spot is definitely going to be tomorrow. I keep saying I'm going to have a video with my wife who does my booking and scheduling, and actually sometimes when I need to take payments, she does that for me at the office over the phone. So she pretty much handles a lot of that. Somebody asked me a question in the comments, and I've been meaning to. It's just time. She works during the same time. Actually, she works longer than me some days, because if I'm coming home if I have an early day and I'm coming home at 3 or 2, or she's still working till 5, because that's when the phones, sometimes they ring up until that time. So, getting a video with her is quite complicated, because she wants to do her own thing when she wants to do her own thing. But I definitely am not doing it alone. It's definitely harder doing as much calls as I'm doing. Now, when I was slow, I can get the calls and still work on my own. But when it's hard to do 6, 7 calls a day and answering the phones on your own. It's at that point you have to look into somebody, hiring somebody to answer the calls, or a call service. I was gonna look into a call service, but luckily things worked out where she can work for me, so it works out like that. So I have a couple calls that I got from a property management company. I probably have about 3 or 4 of them that I deal with, and luckily that they have different servicers, because a lot of the times if I'm busy doing other calls, sometimes I'll put it off, property management calls. But usually, 9 times out of 10, I'm trying to catch all of them, because especially the property managements that I'm dealing with, they like to pay me on the spot, so I don't have to invoice them and wait, a certain amount of time to get the payment back. Now, some property, I have one that does that, but it's usually about a week or 2, whenever the check gets there. So you want to get with a good property management company that will pay you promptly, because some of them will take advantage. I've learned that the hard way in my first year of business, but I don't want to say hard way, but did a repair, and I think it took about a month to 45 days to get that. Well, I'm used to that with the warranty companies, but it's different with, you're not told this through some property management companies. But that's only one of them that does that. All other ones, they either pay me the same day over credit card over the phone, or they mail me a check, and I'll get it in a week or so, something like that. So I got some calls through Yelp. That's another thing. If you sign up through Yelp, but I'm not paying them anything. I have a free account, and a lot of times customers will inquire your services, and sometimes you get the call, sometimes you don't. And for some reason, I've been getting a lot of them just over the past week, and I think I got a couple of them set up for this week. As far as like today, I have 1 today, then I have 2 tomorrow, so it works out. A couple COD calls just through word of mouth. That's always great. Like I said, it's summertime, so people are home more. They're using their appliances more, and it kind of picks up for me around June and July, August. Things slow back down for me, maybe September a little bit, but yeah, June, July, August. I know from last year and working with other companies that that's usually the time it picks up. So just wanted to share a couple things with you guys today that has been on my mind, especially Samsung. I'm headed. Actually, the next call I'm headed to is a Samsung fridge, ice maker, icing up. It's a common problem. I'm pretty sure you guys, if you're in the field, if you do work on Samsung, you know about this ice maker issue. And I'm pretty sure if you're with a company, or if you get bulletins or you updates, they just came out with an update last week. Luckily, I called in and they just told me they released one. Now they're making us change the control board, and we already have to change the ice maker to the one with the D, that ends with D. They made us change the auger before, which doesn't necessarily do anything. Silicone the whole unit, put in the Y clips. It's a lot of things that they want you to do to make sure this thing works. But I think the guy was explaining to me over the phone, the tech line, that this new control board has, it changes the defrost time of the ice maker. So it should make a difference. We'll see. I have nothing that they came out with has worked for this ice maker yet. So I'm just interested to see if this actually fixes it, because it's a common thing. Not just warranty customers. I've had COD customers with this issue. So it's a horrible fridge, but let's see if it'll fix the issue. I'm thankful that on social media I have other guys that help me out, and hopefully I can help them out when I can, but that give me this type of information. The same day I actually got the information, I had another one of the guys that I correspond with on there, I think we're building a good rapport, but he let me know, like, hey, the bulletin came out. I'm like, yeah, I got the info, but it's good to correspond. Like I said in prior videos, none of us can make all the money out here. We can help each other when we can, especially if we're good people. And I'm not going to help a guy who's a jackass, but at the same time, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure people that watch some of my videos, they might learn something. It's not like I'm trying to teach you guys how to fix appliances, just giving you guys just the daily things that we go through. And I try to keep some type of content going. I try to put up stuff every day that I do on my Instagram. I try to reiterate this, so if I ever speak about something in my videos, I'm usually already put something up. Like yesterday I did a Bosch dishwasher and it's not draining, so essentially thinking it's the drain pump, which it was, but when I got there and put it in drain, nothing happened. I pulled it out just to take things apart to see what's going on. As soon as I hit the float, because most of these newer dishwashers come with a safety mechanism where if it's leak detection, so if it's leak detection and thinks that it's leaking, it'll trigger the drain pump to run just because it thinks it's overflowing or whatever. So when the drain pump, when I hit that switch, the drain pump instantly came on. Now I'm thinking maybe it's the switch that's bad. Now when you're thinking and you're looking at things, I'm like, oh yeah, this is what. No, you have to sit back and really evaluate. No, it wasn't that. It was that I pulled it out, and now the wiring, it's pretty much, I found it was a short in the pump, and you can touch the pump a certain way, it'll engage. You release, it won't. So if you ever took a drain pump or any type of pump apart, or even a motor, you'll see that a lot of the times they'll have windings or copper wire that go around the magnet and make the motor work. So a lot of those times that'll break and it'll be touching, or like a light bulb, and sometimes you'll put it in a certain spot or move it and it will come on. So came on and it worked for a while. Actually, I was trying it 3-4 times, and then last time I tried it just to see what it'll do, didn't work. So I'm like, all right, well, we need to order the drain pump. Sometimes it happens like that, and I don't always reach to get a part for a job. If I can fix a job that doesn't need a part, I'm not going to push that. I'm always looking to save people money, and 9 times out of 10, when you approach situations like that, there are people that will be thankful. They'll call you back every single time, and then sometimes I've had it where I'll get people going, and I'm like, no, I want the part, please, and I have to get the part and replace it. So it happens like that. Nowadays, I want to say that you can't bypass things as much as you used to back in the day, because things are less mechanical. But there's still some things, like I said, I take myself to school on some of these appliances where you can tap into the control board and bypass certain things, but you have to really learn how to read schematics. Now, I got, somebody in the comments put, Master Samurai is really good with it. I haven't I haven't taken it yet. Only reason why I haven't taken it, I just have a little bit of background in when I was in high school. It started then. I took AutoCAD, electrician's class. Like, I've always worked with my hands, so me working with schematics, I'm pretty sure there's always something I can learn. It's just the time to actually do it. When you're running your own business, and there's a lot of classes I wanted to take, and it's just time, and I'm on my own right now, so I can't really do certain things. I don't have a guy that's running calls for me, at least not yet. I'm not, like I said, I'm not even looking for it yet. I enjoy working for myself, by myself. When I was working for another company, I was kind of running and training people and micromanaging, and it just got old, it got tiring to me. So that's the reason why I'm pretty much, enjoying this, just being on my own, doing my own thing. And, for a while, everybody wants to build and get bigger, especially if I'm getting more work. Because right now, sometimes I have to put jobs off, and some people don't mind waiting. Sometimes I hate the fact that I have to make people wait a couple days because I'm overbooked. But, that's goes to show how good of a work you do sometimes. But that doesn't necessarily mean I can just hire somebody. I would have to take time to train them, especially the way that I feel is suitable. Because for the most part, customer service is a big deal for me personally. Dealing with customers and making sure that they're in a good space, because even yesterday I went on a call and a lady was telling me that a guy came out there from the warranty company and was just talking to her she's like, I don't know if you saw that I was in a wheelchair, but started talking to her very impolitely. And I'm just wondering how these guys stay in business. If you're not a people person, don't come into this industry. It's not going to work for you. It's definitely not going to work for you. Because it's you're not going to last long. People just call me back because they like me, not because of, because I fix their appliances too. That's a big deal as well. But if somebody's easy to deal with, you can trust them. Sometimes I'll go to people's house, hey, I'm not home, but I'll meet you, I'll meet you there. Just go in on the side door or something like that. It's happened to me a lot. So, I will be coming back with some more information on a lot of stuff that I learned. I just put up on Instagram as well how to get into the VMW style washers, the Whirlpool washers. They call it the vertical modular washers. But I put a video up on that, just trying to the sequence of getting into that diagnostic mode. You can see it on YouTube. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff you can learn on YouTube. I did that and I put it on Instagram, so you guys can see a lot of stuff that I do daily on Instagram. That's where I put most of my pictures. Like I said, I'm not gonna go in people's houses with the camera strapped up to me yet. It's not gonna happen for a while. And when I do it, like I said, it's gonna be a return customer. And I'm pretty sure you guys know that are out there that do this work. You know how it is going into people's homes. I mean, that first impression is, you gotta make that first impression last, because you want people to call you back. That's just how it goes. And always make sure you keep cards with you. Make sure you that's one thing I had when I first started. I ran out of cards and I had to wait to get my cards going. And another thing, invoices. Like I said, I already showed a video where I have my own invoices. I get those made from Carbonless on demand. I pretty much kind of made my own invoice with my own template, and then I uploaded it to their website, and now they just send, so it's pretty much I made my own invoice with my logo on it, my address and stuff like that. So it's up to you how you guys want to run your own business, because those little things will make you stand out. Just having a copy, a receipt, and then having your business name on it. Some people don't, and people find a receipt and say, what is this, and don't even remember or won't even read it properly. So just wanted to touch on that. But you guys take it easy, and I'll keep giving information when I can. So you guys take care.